Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Wars from DJWars.com, aka Rafael Velez. I want to thank you guys for hitting that play button and watching this video. I want to give a quick shout out and a quick gratitude of thanks for everybody who's been signing up to my YouTube account, you know what I mean, and subscribing, you know what I'm saying, coming to watch the videos, you know, seeing what I got to say, you know, hopefully I'm being an inspiration and just sharing my words of encouragement for all you people out there, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I will continue to do. So you just continue to keep coming to this channel and keep getting blessed, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to get right into the video. This is video number 25, I believe. Basically, I'm sitting outside right now. We just had this crazy thunderstorm, you know what I mean, and our power is out, like no power, you know what I'm saying. So I'm downstairs with the fan. We messing around, you know. We figured, you know, we'll come back up in a couple minutes, but it's been about a good half hour. So, you know, I went upstairs, you know, grabbed a book, started reading, you know what I'm saying. And if you ain't reading, get on your read game, you know what I'm saying, because readers are leaders. So, you know, start feeding your brain, you know what I'm saying. But I started reading the book, and the book I'm reading right now is Psycho-Cybernetics. I highly encourage you guys to cop that book and start reading it. It talks about self-image, you know what I'm saying, just another tool, you know, to start reprogramming your mind, you know what I'm saying, for success. So, you know, as I'm reading through this book, you know, a lot of people, you know, they become discouraged when they start making mistakes, especially when they start a new venture or like a new business, you know what I'm saying, like myself. I belong to Empower Network, you know, it's an online business, you know what I mean, and I'm just starting out, you know, there's been plenty of mistakes that I've made, you know, I can pull out my list and I can just go on and on and on and on, but instead of me quitting, you know what I'm saying, I just continue to learn from my mistakes, you know, I don't look at them as failures, you know, I look at them as actually like a positive factor for me, you know what I'm saying, because if I make a mistake, I can look at it, and with the proper feedback, I can learn not to do that again the next time I go over that hurdle, or if I come into that situation again. So it's kind of like positive reinforcement, you know what I mean, and that's how you guys got to really start looking at that, you know. But first of all, you got to start looking at yourself, that you're able to succeed, you know what I mean, that you're able to have solutions for problems, you know. That's where it really begins. It begins with the inside. You know, so, you know, once you figure that out and once you start believing in yourself, you know, anytime you make a mistake or you fail at something, you know, you can just get back up and continue to move, you know. It's like a bicycle, you know, when you start riding a bike, you know what I mean, you don't get it right off the rip, you know what I'm saying, you fall off, you know what I'm saying, you scrape your knee, but what happens, you get back up, right, and eventually what happens, you riding out, popping wheelies, you know what I'm saying, and that's the same concept as anybody who's trying to reach a goal or has a certain vision that they set for their lives, you know what I mean? You're going to make mistakes along the way, but, you know, I encourage you to get back up, you know, get on that bike and keep riding, you know what I'm saying? You can't make any progress if you're just sitting on the bike and not moving, you know. It's the same way as you and your business or you and your vision, you know. If you're not doing anything and you're just stagnant and you're not taking, you know, you're not really wanting to figure things out or taking that initiative to figure the situation out so you can move on to become successful, you know, nothing's going to be in motion, nothing's going to happen. So I continue to stay on that bike and keep riding, you know what I mean, use that forward momentum and continue to stay positive, you know what I'm saying, and I'm telling you, you're going to reach your goals, you know. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, myself, I'm a baseball fanatic, you know, I'm a sports fanatic in general, and a lot of people have heard of Babe Ruth, you know, a lot of, you know, he holds the record for the most home runs, you know what I'm saying, in Major League Baseball, but a little known statistic that a lot of people don't know is that he holds the record for the most strikeouts, you know what I'm saying. So even though he was smashing them over the wall, he was continually striking out. Now you think that holding a record for the most strikeouts, that this man, you know, you would think of a person or hear of a person like that and be like, man, that dude sucks, you know what I'm saying, why is he playing baseball? But look, he turned out to be the one who hit the most home runs in the major league, you know, of all time. So, you know, just take a page out of his book. Every time he struck out, did he lower his head? You know, he might have been upset at that moment, but you know what, when it was turned to bat, he came back and he was smashing home runs, you know what I mean. He used that for his positive. And look, having the most strikeouts ended up hitting the most home runs. So it's just an analogy I'm just trying to throw at you, you know what I mean, so you understand that, you know, anything you do in life, there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be failures, that, you know, not everything you do every time is going to be successful, but I tell you, when it's not, you know, just don't stop, you know what I'm saying, continue to move, continue to be on that bike, keep it in motion, you know, and the more you seek for it, the more you're going to find it, just point blank, you know. I'm gonna give you a quick little quote out of this book, man. I highlighted it because it just makes so much sense. The dude starts talking about how life is a treadmill, you know what I mean? And people don't look for goals, and people don't look to do anything exciting in their lives because, you know, they feel there isn't anything worth looking for. You know, they just want to just go to work, come home, and do the same thing over again. You know what I mean? That's no purpose. That is no life whatsoever. There's no joy or excitement in that. But I'm going to read you this real quick, and hopefully this will get into somebody's mind or affect you in some kind of way that it will wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Get you on your feet, get you on that bike, and start moving towards something that you want to, you want to obtain in your life. So this is from Psycho-Cybernetics. You know what I mean? It's written by Maxwell Maltz. Amazing book. But let's get into it. He says here, why bother? Why try? If life is just a treadmill, if we work 8 hours a day so we can afford a house to sleep in, so we can sleep 8 hours to become rested for another day's work, why get excited about it? All these intellectual reasons vanish, however, and we do experience joy and satisfaction. When we once get off the treadmill, stop going around in circles and select some goal worth striving for and go after it. Like I was saying, some people just go to work. And they go to work their 8 hours, come home, do what they got to do for a couple hours, sleep for another 8 hours to wake up again and go back to work. It's a continuous vicious cycle, you know what I mean? And that individual, it's not to talk negatives here or come down on that person, but you got to have something to strive for. You got to have dreams. Everybody has dreams. As a child, you used to dream like crazy. You used to dream like flying into space. You used to dream like being Superman or Spider-Man. You used to dream that you can go to the moon. You know what I mean? It was so easy. You know what I mean? Because as you get older, this thing they call reality just starts hitting you from different directions, and you start feeling, more reluctant to chase the dreams or the visions or the goals that you have in your life. But I tell you right now, man, start dreaming, man. I know people got goals. I know there's, I'm talking to you and you have a goal, you have a dream, you have a vision. You know what I mean? You set it on the back burner, man. Just get off your ass right now. And that goal, or whether it's a business or if it's your health, whatever it may be, you have something set for yourself that, you haven't really put much effort into it. Put effort into it right now. Take action. You know what I mean? And start putting that bicycle in motion. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot more easier when you're riding towards that goal instead of just sitting there, just waiting for answers to come to you. You got to go get it for yourself. Be a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is DJ Wars from DJWars.com. I still ain't got no power. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm using my smartphone. I don't make excuses. I go out there and get it. So, you're catching this live feed right now. I'm sitting outside just enjoying life, enjoying nature, enjoying the sound. You know what I mean? There's something about after the rain, like everything just seems more alive. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment, share it. You know what I mean? And I'll see you on the next video, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Send you nothing but love and positive vibes. Yo.